mean, you believe the Mars rover is real? Is that what the fuck is going on with? I don't know. I don't know.
What, do you think there's a conspiracy in the conspiracy?
I think maybe.
Is this a double negative?
I
this
think,
is fucking
I
double
think
cross?
They're testing missiles?
Did you see that shit?
Yeah, did you see that?
Is it
It
for
tried.
real?
It blew
Have you
up.
seen the parade? Show the clip of the parade
Yeah.
where they show them like the soldiers marching in a
stepping.
parade, and then
They're flexing on us.
and then they're
Okay.
bringing out the missiles.
They said they're
They'll
ready to
show
go to
that.
war.
Okay.
They'll show that, and then they'll cut to Kim Jong Un,
Yeah.
right, with
Totally
his
different
generals. Like there's a clip of like they're like. And they're like kind of watching, and and then they cut back to the parade, and it's the same clip, and then they go back to Kim Jong. It just, I don't know.
You think North Korea's fake?
I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just saying
don't
that.
believe in North
I'm not
Korea?
saying that it's fake. I'm just saying that
heard-
Kim Jong Un could eat.
I think
He
it's
might
all
be
hemp.
part of. I think they're all buddies. I think at the very top, the top of Russia, the top of the United States, the UK, they're just putting on a show, and he's designated villain when we need to distract people from this or that. Fucking Kim Jong Un
But
is
he's killed a lot of people.
testing missiles.
Did you oh, wow.
He's testing missiles. He's gonna fire off one
But
in
Eddie,
China.
there's a lot of people there. I don't know how many thousand that is, but there's a lot of people there.
They put on shows for people coming in. You come in, they're going to put a show on for you.
But not
everywhere
like
you
this.
go,
Right.
they're putting on. So there's actors everywhere already. This is just a lot of them.
I mean, they
Hey,
did it over
listen,
a period
he's
of a couple
probably legit.
days.
He's probably legit, but we've been lied to so much.
But Eddie, what
I
are you
wouldn't doubt
talking
it.
about? Like, what's a lie? All these people are actors, and they just live there. They're all
I don't
actors.
know.
They love this
But
shit.
think of how crazy that is. Wouldn't it be more likely that these poor people are just brainwashed? Because we know people get brainwashed. Wouldn't it be more likely that this is like the craziest?
When you take into consideration all the lies that we've been told, the faked moon missions, all this shit, nothing. I mean, this is nothing. They put together
Okay.
a bunch of people and made a fucking parade.
But-
they faked the moon mission 6 times, and
but-
everybody believes that shit.
But cult
I'm
of
not
the
saying
Moonies.
I'm not saying they're actors. I'm just saying there's something fishy about the whole North Korea thing.
Of course it's
I'm not
fishy.
saying that they're it could be anything. I'm just saying I don't know. I'm saying it smells fishy. Something is not right about what they're telling us about North Korea.
It is a crazy little machine.
It's a big ass bomb. You not buying that shit, Eddie? It only killed 90
But
people.
Eddie,
It looks
why
like an
do you-
explosion. It
It's
looks
a
like an
giant-
explosion.
That's a
giant
bomb. That's what
explosion.
bombs
Explosion
do.
to me.
But
That's what
it
bombs
is.
do, though.
But that's all it
a
is.
bomb went off. That's what we saw.
No, it's the biggest bomb that ever has been dropped
Okay.
in war outside of a nuclear bomb.
All right.
Well, you don't believe that?
Non-nuclear bomb.
I don't believe
But why do you-
shit
but why
they're
do
saying.
you
I'm
automatically
crazy.
assume-
I'm
I
crazy.
know.
This is how crazy I am.
Tell me.
I watched this and I think this is. I'm trying to figure out what's the angle. Why are they showing us this? That's what I'm thinking. That's how crazy I am. I'm fucking so deep
You don't
down.
believe anything.
When it comes to military shit that's blasted on the History Channel or CNN, I'm automatically what's their angle. I don't buy
Okay,
it.
let me ask you
You
this.
need to have a conversation
I'm
with Tim
crazy.
Kennedy. You need to
I'm
talk to Tim
crazy.
Kennedy.
Dinosaurs.
I'm crazy.
Dinosaurs, real or not?
I don't trust that shit.
You don't
believe
trust
in
T-Rex?
dinosaurs?
I love that Triceratops because everybody loves when the Triceratops fights the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Everybody's rooting for the Triceratops.
Right.
If you're rooting for the Tyrannosaurus Rex in that epic battle,
You're an
you're a
asshole?
douchebag.
Right, you're right.
So you
I agree
dig
with
those.
you.
Like, what about woolly mammoth?
I would say yes.
Oh, yeah. We have one. Good point. God damn.
Yeah, it's a fucking elephant. You know what I mean? It's a fucking elephant.
they have
You know what a
fossilized
Tyrannosaurus Rex
ones.
is?
No, they
figured out
have, they have a new one where they're going to bring it back.
Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus
The
Rex is
Yeah.
a giant kangaroo. That's what it is. That's my guess. Look at it. It looks exactly the same. It's got a tail, hops around on 2 legs. That's a fucking. They found a giant kangaroo, and when they figured it out, they go, "Dude, it's a kangaroo." They're like, "Shut the
scales.
fuck up." What was that?
What about like the way the Earth is, like the layers, and you can tell certain time periods from the layers
the
of Earth?
stratus.
Yes.
Well, if you're talking about carbon dating, there's a lot of science that goes back and forth. Like it ain't shit, or it's real, or it's not
no,
legit.
there's,
No,
it's
most
pretty
back and
much
forth.
universally acknowledged that carbon dating's effective.
Okay, well, not the stuff that I'm looking into. I don't know.
Why don't you have a show on the Alex Jones channel? What has happened?
I agree.
You
what
went
the
there.
fuck?
You went there.
I went
you
a
met
total
with him?
retard on him. I went full flat Earth on him.
Even he doesn't believe in flat Earth.
No. Most conspiracy theorists, do not. They think flat Earth is the most retarded thing ever. When Joe first brought it up, like about a year and a half ago, he said, dude, he was trying to basically say how stupid people are. He said, do you know people still believe the Earth is flat and the sun is 3,000 miles away? And I remember sitting there thinking, shit, what are they, Amish or something? Like, how dumb do you have to be to think the world is flat?
Videos later.
How dumb?
Yeah,
no. And then you brought it up again. And then you brought it up again. You brought it up again, like maybe 6 months later, and I said on your podcast, I said, that is so dumb. That's got to be some kind of CIA psyop. I was trying to debunk it. I was Mr. Debunker.
Eddie, there's a fucking Japanese satellite that takes a photo from 22,000 miles
Those are the
out
worst
every 10
pictures
minutes.
ever. Come on,
Oh,
those
really?
Japanese
It doesn't
pictures.
show
Pull up
that
those
it's
pictures.
flat, though, even if the pixels all
Jamie,
fucked
pull
up.
up those pictures. It does
Those
not the worst
Japanese-
pictures.
put up those
Eddie,
Japanese pictures.
It's from 22,000 miles away.
I can't believe you believe those pictures.
Do you remember when you had a flip phone?
Man. I can't
You remember when
believe
you had a
it.
flip phone, dude? There's a
CGI
picture.
composites.
So constantly making CGI in some sort of a computer
Constantly.
bank somewhere.
Yes. Show me a real
But
picture.
listen, NASA
Find
does
it.
not have one of those satellites.
Fake.
Why do you think that's fake?
That's
That's
legit
fake as
picture.
fuck.
Why does it look fake
It
as
looks
fuck?
like something you'd see in a movie.
That's because when they do it in a movie, they try to make it look like this, which is what
man.
looks real.
If that's real to you, man, shit.
You don't think it's real? Why would it be fake?
Propaganda, man.
Okay,
Why
so
would they care that it's not
is there a
flat?
photo of this flat Earth?
No, I don't. Like I just said again.
That's all I
There's
asked.
Is there a photo of
there's
this-
no photo of the flat Earth from space. There's no photo of the round Earth from
That's
space.
not true. That's not
the
true.
truth. It's all
No,
fake.
why do you say they're fake though?
There's-
What
they
evidence?
look fake. They look CGI.
But you're not an expert in imagery.
Looks fake to me.
Do you
What would
remember?
convince
hold
you,
on,
though?
hold
When I
on a
watch
second.
Avatar,
When
I
you
don't need to be an
watch-
expert to know it's
you went
fake.
to
When
the
I watch
movies,
Avatar,
Eddie.
I'm not an expert. It's fake.
Avatar's at the movies. Why do you always go towards the conspiracy? Why do you never consider the possibility
Too many
that maybe?
lies.
But
Too
Eddie, they're
many
not
lies.
the same people.
It's all the same.
So everybody's
It's
lying?
a global thing. Yes, all the European space agencies lying.
They're all
They're
lying.
all in on it. It's
That's-
a global thing.
So what do you think's going on up there?
I think all governments, most of them, the globalists, they're all working together to control their
What's
their
the
people.
advantage, though,
That
Eddie, if the
seems so
Earth isn't
crazy.
round?
Yeah, I
What's
told
the
you I'm
advantage?
crazy. I'm
I know, but what's
crazy.
the advantage that it's not round?
Then if
They control you, bro. With
They
the
just
ice
want to
wall.
fuck with us?
keep you on a there's I don't know, man. I don't know what it is.
Doesn't make sense.
Look
Why wouldn't
into
they
it.
Doesn't
Look
make
into it.
sense. Why?
They could just control
Why
people
You
lie?
just
gotta
as
find
easily
out
on
and
a
find the
ball.
sense. You could find the sense.
No, the real
it's really
problem
easy.
would
You put
be-
them on a ball because, again, I'm crazy. You put them on a ball. My guess is you're on a ball. You're nowhere. Don't try to go anywhere. Just stay there and work.
Oh, hell no.
I don't think you're thinking correctly.
I know. That's why I've stated many times
that you're crazy. But
I'm
here's the
losing
problem.
my mind.
When when do you think you started losing it?
I think I was, as soon as I found out when I was 11 that everybody wasn't Catholic.
That was it.
That's when I started losing my mind. I
That's
was like,
what
wait a
did it?
minute. I'm like, everybody's not Catholic? I thought everybody was Catholic. There's other religions? Then how do we know we're right? There's a bunch. What's a Jew? Oh, shit, there's more Jews than Catholics? How do we know we have the right religion? I'm like, okay.
You start
then right
questioning
there,
it.
yes. That's when I started going crazy.
That's so funny. There's a bunch of different factions that you call the government.
I agree.
And the idea that
I
it's
agree
all
with
like
you.
the government can't be trusted.
I just say that because I'm not going to. I mean, you want me to pick out some agencies? Yeah, NASA. I could pick out some NIST. But just in general, it's history, science, education, energy. Everything has always been controlled by the government since day one. Radio has been used as propaganda since the day it was invented. You think some independent dude just invented radio and then he started broadcasting like his favorite music and shit and his thoughts? No, it was the government from day one in radio. It was the government in all countries from day one in TV, in the movies. It was all radio, TV, and the movies
Do you remember?
have always been about propaganda. Always in every country. It's nothing new. There was a war on drugs. We started a war on drugs. Turns out we're bringing it in. Then there's a war on terrorism. Turns out we created Al Qaeda. You understand why I'm crazy? I'm crazy because of that shit. I'm like, you could believe that shit. You want to believe that shit?
But the
Good luck,
problem
but I
is
ain't.
that you just apply this to everything.
Basically, anything
Even
coming from the
dinosaurs.
government. Anything
But
coming from the government.
The dinosaurs don't come from the government.
just there's so much fraud when you look into
Astronomy
it. I'm like, I don't
doesn't
trust
come from the
shit.
government. It comes from scientists.
Look into it. Look into it, man.
But Eddie, I have looked into it. Look, these
dinosaurs
are,
are for kids.
Look, this is you could go over these different
That looks
sections
so fake.
of the Earth.
That looks
yeah,
so
well, you can
fake.
look at the next one that comes 10 minutes later. Maybe you won't think that one's fake. Like, oh wow, that one's kind of
It
real.
looks all fake. If you look into the experiments to prove that the Earth is spinning, all of them failed. Look into it.
What do you
Einstein said to this day, Einstein said it.
Don't
There is
bring
no
him into
proof
this.
that we're moving.
Most famous failed experiment.
That's the
What is this?
Michelson-Morley experiment. It was they couldn't recreate it.
So this thing that you keep repeating is bullshit.
Okay.
And this thing that you keep but don't no.
Hey,
'cause
where did you get this information?
Jamie?
Where'd you get it?
Where'd I get what?
This information. Where is this coming from?
This is coming off the internet.
Exactly.
The American
So
the
what is
you're
American
reading
Journal-
some information. I'm reading some information
Slow down,
off
slow
the
down,
internet.
slow
You
down.
didn't go to the
Slow
library.
down, slow
Oh, it's
down.
on Wikipedia.
Just slow down.
Eddie, stop
There's
doing that.
sources here. There's a book called the American Journal of Science. I'm sure that a lot
Which
of people
is
respect
which is
that.
bought and paid for.
Well, maybe.
It is. It's
But
bought and paid
why?
for it. It's
But
part of that.
here's the thing, Eddie.
It's like the
Why?
Washington Post.
Eddie,
Oh, you just
you
haven't
think
looked
the Earth
into
is
it.
flat?
I didn't say that. I said I don't know if it's flat or round. When I see a picture of Earth from space, what we're sitting on from space, when I see a real picture, then we'll have the proof. I'm just saying we don't even have proof that it's real.
No, we're.
Okay, now find the CGI
Do you ever,
NASA
Eddie,
artist.
do
I
you
would love
buy
to
into
see that
anything?
video.
Do you believe anything?
I believe shit that I can prove for myself.
you
Like
like-
I believe the science in like a skyscraper.
You
Why?
believe
Because I
that's
see the
Sully?
skyscraper. It's standing there. That's truth.
Right, but how much?
I believe in that
How much
science.
have you looked into like the science of space travel? How much have you looked into how much work was done to try to put satellites into orbit?
So you think we went to the moon?
That's not what I asked you. I said, how much did you look
you
into
think we
that?
went to the moon?
Eddie, answer my fucking
How come you don't
question.
answer my
you talk
question?
ridiculous.
So
because
you're
you
trying to
talk
act-
in circles.
Okay,
You're
all right.
talking in circles.
I am?
They're ridiculous conversations. Everything
Really?
is the government. The government. The government. The government's fake.
Fake pictures. Watch,
I'm just asking you a question.
Punch up NASA CGI artist picture of Earth. I don't see that up there.
Okay. So where's the? Let's get to some Photoshop
You got to
shit.
find the one where he's talking.
Okay, but this guy's talking about science here. Like some of the science has to be real, right, Eddie? Like there has to be some satellites, like DirecTV. DirecTV's not fake, right?
I don't know. I don't know, but you could do all that with landline stuff. You don't need to go bounce anything from space. You could do
But
all
why
that with
wouldn't-
landline.
Why wouldn't you? You could just put it in space and it just broadcasts and you shoot it up there and shoot it back. Why would you lie about that? I mean, there's a ton of fucking space junk. You gotta
Satellite's easy.
document.
Satellite's easy.
boring
But
Every time
satellites
you know
are
who pays
fake?
for satellites? You know who pays for satellites? The taxpayer. They get bills. We need a new telecommunication satellite. We got to
Okay.
throw it up there.
So you don't
we need
think-
$35 million.
You don't think
and they go,
satellites-
yeah, okay, we're going to sign it. They get the money.
God.
It's a tax scam.
You don't think satellites are real?
I don't think so. Dude, that was
You don't think
the moon
there's some
landings were
legit?
so gigantic and so global and the greatest achievement
beat
of
Russia.
mankind, and they don't even have the records anymore. Joe, you know what I'm talking about. We were talking about this earlier, man. You were talking about this earlier. You know all that moon. You know, and-
Telemetry data is missing.
yeah. So
All
you know what the head of
original
NASA on
videos.
video says? He says, "Yeah, we don't have it. It's missing, or maybe it's stolen. But even if we did, the head of NASA, even if we did have the tapes." We don't have the machines to play them anymore, so it really doesn't matter. Come on, man. Come on, man. The dumbest retard detective on the planet would be suspicious.
Maybe they did fake that, but you can't just lump. And I'm not even
Exactly.
saying they did.
That's the
do
greatest achievement of
Yeah, but
mankind.
it's
But
still-
at the time,
And
there's
it's
a reason
okay.
to
You know
do
what?
it. But
we
at
got
the time,
new
there's
people.
a reason to do
we got
it.
new people now. Come on, man. That's hilarious.
So you're saying
guys.
all of them
how
are
am I-
bad?
How can you see how I can't trust shit from NASA?
But it's
they
not that
fake
you-
sick,
but do you
so I
understand
should
that it's
trust
not
them
that you
because
can't
one
trust
because
shit?
maybe they you know all those bad people have died and they're all old, and the new NASA they're the good NASA.
They can't all
You're gonna
be
believe
bad.
that? I'm just having fun.
What do you think? Is the Earth flat or round?
I don't know if it's flat around until we see a picture from space. that
You're
isn't
saying
fake.
this bitch could be square.
I don't know what
So
it
how-
is.
you-
It could be
Square
round. It could be
What
way.
is
It
this?
could be
Square.
round, but
iPhone
way
HD
bigger.
camera.
With fish-eyed lens. You guys are fooled by the fish-eyed lens. Come on, man. Come on.
Bzzz.
There's
So
plenty
it's
of
fake?
pictures without the fish-eyed lens that you could find. This fish-eyed lens, you guys
But
are
do you
getting
understand
fooled by some
perspective?
basic-ass kindergarten.
Do you understand
fish-eyed lens.
perspective?
It's lighter because we're in the atmosphere of Earth.
Isn't it less dense though?
If we were in space, there is no atmosphere. That's why everything floats. Gases and us. We're dense too, but we would float in space just like gas.
If you do float in
If we got
space.
into space, you're
If you
correct.
believe
If we
that.
got out there.
If
So
you believe that.
Can we not go to space?
I don't know how far we can go up. I
But
don't know.
Eddie, you know the space station.
I'm not sure.
You said the space shuttle went into orbit.
I don't know how far it went up.
say
It went
don't
up
know-
pretty
you say
high. I
don't
don't
know
know
how high.
I don't know
Okay,
where it went.
but you know-
I knew it. I know it took off. Saw
Right.
that.
Okay.
And then I see it landing. You see that?
Right. You know
I don't
it
know
went-
where it went.
You know it went way
don't
higher
know
than a
where.
plane, right?
For sure.
I worry about you, Eddie. I really do.
You don't need to, man. I'm fucking better than ever.
I know
dude. You
you're
have
doing
no
great,
idea.
but I worry about you going down these rabbit holes of
Hey,
thought.
what's the big deal? Who cares if the Earth is round or flat? It's entertaining to me.
I understand.
That's all. What's the
think
big
you're-
deal?
I think you're very influential.
Who cares if if kids start looking into flat Earth? Good. Start questioning shit. If you look into it and you have proof that it is round, instead of going, oh, some scientist figured it out, somebody figured it out, but you figure it out. You try to figure it out.
Flying unicorns, bro. Your grandma's flying unicorns.
I haven't even told you the craziest shit.
Oh, you
shit.
certainly
No, I haven't even
have.
had nothing to do with flat Earth.
You son of
I
a
haven't.
bitch.
No,
What's
crazier
the
than
craziest
flat.
shit?
Can't tell you.
Crazier
Why?
than flat
Can't
Earth?
tell- Crazier
Why save
than
it?
flat Earth.
Why save it?
I don't want
Come
you
on,
guys
blow
to make
my
fun
mind,
of me.
Eddie.
You don't
I don't
want
want
to
you to
make
make
fun
fun
of
of
me.
me.
Have I
You guys
made
already
Eddie?
making fun of me for flat Earth.
I've
Yeah,
never
but
made
I'm
fun of you.
trying. I just listen.
I just don't trust NASA.
I understand.
I don't
You're in the
trust
safe
I
NASA.
understand
zone.
that.
You're in
I
the circle of
understand
trust.
You want to hear
understand
some
that.
crazy shit?
Please.
You promise? Okay.
I'm scared.
Can
All
we
right.
end on this?
Yeah, let's end.
Okay.
No,
We'll
I want
talk
to end
about
on the
it.
crazy.
Yeah,
I want
we
to
did.
end on crazy.
You sure?
For next time.
Yeah, just don't make it long.
Drop
Hey,
it now and we'll go into
Drop
it next
it and then
time.
cut
Yeah,
it.
you know, if you drop it now, we'll never make
No,
it out
drop
of here.
it, then cut it.
It's 6 o'clock.
I know. I just wanted to.
Oh
Drop it
shit!
and
Yeah,
cut
it's 6
it.
o'clock.
Yeah, it's 6
Well,
o'clock.
you
We'll
my
save it
son
for
a
next. Unless you want to hear it now. I don't know. It's too crazy. It's too crazy.
Let's go. Do it.
Let's go. Do
It's
it.
too crazy.
Okay.
It's
next
really,
time.
really crazy.
Let's talk. We'll talk off air about
It,
this.
will
Holy
discredit.
shit, my
Hey,
head
it's
hurts.
so crazy. It'll discredit the flat Earth theory.
My mind can't handle it, Eddie.
Everything is a conspiracy.
I left this one to
You
you
need a
guys.
T-shirt
Yeah.
that says everything is conspiracy. You make
Life
Alex
is a conspiracy.
Jones. You'll make Alex Jones look like fucking like Gandhi.
Fuck yeah.
Like
The guy-
Alex Jones is like 90% of conspiracy theories. Like, well, that's all bullshit. You know.
Yeah.
But Eddie just
He's
fucking,
fully in.
You
gotta
have
appreciate the hustle by Eddie.
You'd have the
Alex Jones
ultimate
is like a blue belt
show.
conspiracy theorist.
You'd have the wow. I can't believe you said that.
Wow.
Let's end on that.